Everyone on their feet. Coming out of 4. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway.
See Denny Hamlin drive way out wide to get a good arc into the corner. He stays even with him. Crafton pushes him up a little bit.
Way up the racetrack. Crafton trying to have that advantage and hold on to it. Here comes Hamlin as they go into turn number 3. Hamlin all over the back bumper. Puts the bumper to the 88. Now he goes to the inside trying to take the lead away as they go to the stripe.
Matt's not going to be real happy with that move.
Denny Hamlin has the preferred line now, and that moves Crafton out to the outside. Hamlin has the lead.
Matt Crafton's been passed for the win 8 times in his career.
Doesn't want it to happen one more time.
And Joey Coulter is going to keep him from being able to retaliate on Hamlin because Joey's filled that spot on the inside, so he can't run into Denny.
Now they're side by. 1 year ago, Denny Hamlin came into this race never winning in the Camping World Truck Series. Now he wins again at Martinsville. PK Jr. holding on for second, taking that position away from Coulter. Crafton and Riggs, your top 5.
What a comeback by James Buescher. We saw him outside the top 20 early in this race, running in the 23rd spot, and he finishes up just in the top 5.
Timothy Peters, 7th. Parker Kligerman, 9th. Great finishes, all top 10 finishes for those 3 points contenders. And Ty Dillon is going to be scored with a 28th place finish. And you see a little bit of emotion already running high as they're coming back onto pit road after this race. And Brian Scott not happy with Nelson Piquet Jr. at all.
You can see Justin Lofton was running in the top 10 and wound up cutting a tire late.
Crafton not happy with the way Denny Hamlin won this race.
Brian Scott, he's not happy with Nelson Piquet Jr. He turns him sideways on pit road. We told you there'd be some tempers after this race.
And I promise you, they all came here with a great attitude, with the fall colors changing, a nice crisp feel in the air, and now they're all mad. Except for Denny Hamlin, he ain't mad at nobody.
You've got Nelson Piquet Jr.'s team coming over there congratulating him, and then you have other teams coming over there not pleased with him.
Well, Nelson was
great short track racing. I wish we had more of them.
Yeah.
You talked about Nelson being tough. He was definitely the aggressor today. He dove in every hole that wasn't there.
Been extremely good on 1.5-mile racetracks, and we have 2 of those remaining in the final 3 races. But the guy celebrating is Denny Hamlin. It's time to hear from the winner of this race. He's about to climb out of his truck. Denny Hamlin's down there with Herman.
There he is, Virginia native Denny Hamlin. Back in victory lane, last to first, and only 200 laps. You made that interesting for us. Congratulations at a place I know you'd like to get to victory lane.
Yeah, I love this place, and man, that's short track racing at its finest. I gave the 88 extra room on the outside. I went to the second lane and didn't want to crowd him into one and try to pass him on the outside, and he shoved up into me and pushed me into the 3rd groove, and I got back to him. So I didn't wreck him or anything like that. You're going to have contact in Martinsville. I would expect the same thing from anyone else. So I tell you, I've lost a bunch of ways. I'm just proud of this whole effort. Nelson, those guys came a long way on this track, and just got to thank everyone from Toyota for putting this deal together. They really didn't have much of a sponsor for it. Dollar General, Joe Gibbs, FedEx, Coca-Cola, Camp World Truck Series, thanks for having me back. The fans, the Jordan brand, Tag Heuer. Just got to thank everyone who's part of this program, because I don't get to race these races that often, so I got to take advantage of them when I do.
That's Denny Hamlin. He goes from last to first, goes to victory lane, first win for KBM this year. And they wanted to mention this race is for Rain Angeli, an employee in the KBM shop who passed away this week. That was a good friend of Kyle Busch's, so good day for the KBM bunch.
You're not going to leave here, Rick, generally with a checker flag and you didn't hack somebody off. And Matt Crafton felt like that Denny shoved into the back of him and knocked him out of the way. But you know, Phil, when someone cuts you off or pushes you up and you can get back to them, you're probably going to hit them back. And that was the case there. Denny was really fortunate that Joey Coulter filled the hole behind Denny Hamlin, and Matt couldn't get to him.
Yeah, I think Matt would have had an opportunity and more than likely would have used that front bumper on Denny, but Joey plugged the hole up and it got Matt back to third, and then he couldn't get to Denny anymore.
And I think Denny explained it very well.
Yeah.
He felt like he was raced a little bit harder, decided he was going to race Matt Crafton a little bit harder for that win.
And he gave Matt room. He said, I gave Matt the outside, but at the end of the day, some tremendous experience and being really good at this racetrack.
Look at that beautiful grandfather clock behind Denny Hamlin. He's going to be able to take home.
Denny Hamlin, the winner here at Martinsville. He won it a year ago. This is just his second win in the Camping World Truck Series. The big story was Ty Dillon. A right front tire goes down. Ty Dillon loses a points lead.